Hello world and welcome back to Anarchy Online. I'm Saji Steele, I'm a returning player to Anarchy Online, relearning the game and playing on fresh self-supported characters. I'm streaming Anarchy Online gameplay most weeknights and Sundays US Pacific time. If you're interested in casual AO gameplay, seeing content you've never seen before, I invite you to subscribe to my channel and come along the ride with me. What's this guy waving to me for? I punch you. Just being a dude, jumping around ICC, good on him. This is episode 43 of our playthrough series on Lesk, the Opifex engineer. We're at level 154 here in ICC headquarters. Previously in episode 42, we did a bunch of cool Rubicar content with Fafi, and Juiced and Darianda joined us for some other stuff. So we did, I should say Fafi and Juiced brought down the one, and I kind of, fluffed, I kind of fluffed the one and fluffed his maggots, but collectively we brought them down, I guess, and got the engineer breastplate from the one, which was really cool. We also, with Fafi, I went and killed some Jack clones, got some of the ring fleshes for orc mates, but no NG ring, but the grind continues there. And we also did some, we killed a Medusa Grand Matriarch with the four of us, so that was really fun. Just playing some Rubicar content. I haven't done that before. I never went and killed the one. I never went and killed Medusa Grand Matriarchs, and maybe you haven't seen that before either. So. Not a lot of reasons to do these things. Like if you get combined scouts, is it, or officers or something, like you'll get better trade skills than you get from that breastplate. So, and the Grand Matriarchs don't really drop anything other than high level Mies nano armor. So, who really cares, right? But still, it's fun. It's fun to do those things with people. It's fun to do content that I've never done before or haven't done in a long time, and fun to share that with all of you. I also did some diner farming and dailies last episode, but nothing really notable other than that. Maybe I'm forgetting some things, but... so this is episode 43. So looking at the time, I should be able to make this a 4-hour stream. I'd hope, depending on how I go. 4-hour stream. Today, looking to... do my PvP daily, of course. Do my AI daily. Nope, sorry. Didn't need to do that. Already got it. Yep. Do my AI daily. Roll some missions. So this is something I learned from orc mates in Discord, just preparing. They asked me, usually I hop on my Rubica Roma's Discord just while I'm putting my stream plan together. And Nick asked, so what's the plan? And so I said, I'm going to be doing a lot of missions to roll stuff because I'm at 154, so I can roll 200 missions. And that's what I've locked at 154 again. We are yet again disabling all XP at 154. So the reasoning being that 154 is the first level since 112 that one can roll 200 missions. 112, 154, and 167. So, and I was thinking that, again, back in the day, before Funcom made Anarchy Online easy mode, that I would have to go get my the Old English Trading Co. pistols, 200s. I think the Maharanese, that give intelligence and psychic plus 25, really useful. And I was also going to roll the superior Perennium base weapons, the nano-charged weapons. Was going to also roll some interesting QR200 weapons like the FDA Cater Wall and the Morsa Particle Streamer. But Semper and the Org Discord educated me that actually those weapons are available in QR200 from neutral weapon stores. So let's go have a look there right now and see what we can get. Because I've been holding out. Like I didn't realize that I could just go buy the Maharanese from the weapon stores. So let's see what we can get. Yes, you can get the Advanced Joint Clans Scout Pistol, so clearly that's not worth anything from diners. You could get this. What was the we rolled the QL 80s of that. What was the 180 VP 300? Oops, item 180 VP 300. Caseless. That's right. So we got the agility 30 pistols from that already. So we don't need the 200 of that one. What else have we got? Anything here that was interesting? So some of these weapons, I think like the stabber, I believe, they can be improved. There's a recipe for improving them. Let me bring that up here. I reference AO Universe a ton for putting my episodes together. So as much as I rail on AO Universe for being non-specific and wrong and stuff, it's a fantastic resource, and I do appreciate the people that put it together. It's the best thing out there. It's the best thing we have. It's been up forever, so love it. Improving melee weapons. Is this the guide I was looking at? Yeah. So like some of these, like the premium slank chop, the Gofel prod, the click stabber can be improved into better weapons that aren't that bad, really. Like, high-end uber elite players with access to like, hundreds of billions of credits would say like, oh no, you can get, just get the Howlet and stuff. That's fine. I mean, I guess you could. It's not that expensive, but for example, you can get the Super Soul Fire Executioners here as well. The Type C isn't any good, but okay. Well, there's nothing useful here. Let's go check Borealis while we're on our way to our PvP daily as well. So. Going to turn off Disruptive Void Projector before I get flagged here. When I hopped on Org Discord, Rubica Rama's Discord, folks said to me like, oh, we thought you quit, Saji. You were out for a day. Usually. So often Thursdays don't work for me. I don't think I have Thursdays marked in my stream schedule. If I do, that's a mistake. But I've come right here to the PvP. Never mind. Let's not yet. That was just habit, pure habit. But yeah, usually I won't be streaming Thursdays, or if I am, it'll be very late. But often, I think I won't have the it's a weeknight, and I'm busy usually then anyway. So. Nope, nothing useful here. Premium meat cleaver. So let's look at this. So for example, you've got the premium meat cleaver, one-handed edged. So this is going to be a bad example because it's you'd be better off with the Tropter for sure. But if you look at the improved, superior improved meat cleaver, you get okay, that's still bad. Never mind. Some of them are worthwhile. Like I think the Tango Dirks. So if you look at the 200 Tango Dirk, which I assume you can also buy from these shops actually, 1 to 260, and 20 to 15 to evades. If you look at the improved Tango Dirk, you get 1 to 550. It's a bit slower, but you can max that. Especially as an enforcer, as a shade, you could definitely max that. And same bonuses, but much better damage range. So. That's a massive improvement. That's like double the damage range there, so more than double. So Master G stuff, that's obviously also not valuable then. Okay. What's the difference between Master G stuff and the chipped G stuff? Weird. 200 chipped G stuff. Is that a bug? Weird. Okay. Would have thought they had the same line, but anyway. All right, so it's not here. While I'm running around here, let me just minimize my pets before I buff them. Just to get them out of the way a bit. MTI Russian, good day. They are better at lower levels for fixes and such. I'm thinking of just making sure I'm not messing up here. Okay, there's a ton of weapons that it needs to cycle through, so it's probably not a great it's probably not hugely reliable to be doing this, but I can just cycle through these. I should be trying to be quicker here, but I can just cycle through these shops every time I'm in Boar again and just look for the Oetiko Maharani rather than rolling it, perhaps. I don't know, maybe I'll keep it in my list, in my ClickSaver list when we roll it later, if I can't find them now. But, okay. Oh, no, there it is. 200. There we go. 2 of those. Yeah, so this is what I've been holding off because I didn't think I could get it for myself and I didn't think there was a market for it. But there it is. So we got 2 of those. Albeit it does cost us 15 million credits, but we're fairly well off for shop purchases like this now. I mean, arguably I could just roll it for myself. That's actually more expensive than I was anticipating. I know people would say that's like nothing, but I mean, you know, old AO geezer me, I can't like dropping 15 million creds like that on something that can be rolled pretty easily is like, what? All right, for the sake of content, I'll just buy it now. It's not super interesting content. I've got a bunch of missions I need to roll anyway. Are there any others I want to get for myself now? I don't think so. Ooh, type F, that's pretty good. I want to buy 2 of those. Nah. At those levels, you're better off with the Dropterer. So, all right, we'll buy 2 of those. Can I equip that as is? Flingshot 471. I think I have that. Yep. And ranged weapons, pistol. Yep. Easy. Cool. Well, I would need, I'm running pistol mastery, right? I am, yeah. So I would need like an extreme prejudice or something. But that's very easy to get on and off for us. The multi-ranged 800 is harder, however. So, yeah. I could consider just dumping IP into multi-ranged, really. If I need to, if I'm basic, I'll be getting these on basically the next time I'm looking at upgrading my armor, in all likelihood. So, or implants, I guess. I guess 50 intelligence is going to give me how much to treatment? 25. To halve that, you get 25. Divide that by 4, you get 6. 6 and a bit. You get 6 and a bit treatment from trickle down to these, so. Well, it's good to have them anyway. These are my best intelligence and psychic buffing pistols, and I can put one of them on easily. I could put like one on and the Jess in the other hand as well, and I think the Jess gives me plus 20 to each or something. So anyway, let's go get our PvP daily done. coming up on lag o'clock again. I think I would like to make time to finish off our trimmer science. These are fresh butts that are untrimmed. Do we just do our trimmer science now? Yeah, let's just do it now. Start off's easy and slow. It's a bit boring, but I don't care for making boring content, as my regulars know. All right. So let me, how do I want to do this? Okay. I'm going to time, let me get up. Spreadsheet. Slayer. Fresh. Okay, so pet status attacks over 30 seconds. All right, so we've got a spreadsheet. We're going to do some science on trimmers here. We're going to finish off our science so that the questions are resolved and I can get rid of these trimmers in my pack. All right. So over 30 seconds. Let me do it with my phone again. You're going to hear my timer go off, but I'm sorry. Is this the quiet? Okay, whatever. All right. Let's bring the pets closer so they don't have to move. Okay. Slayer droid here. Bring up main log. Like this. All right. 3, 2, 1. Good morning, Sassy Sasha, 92. Welcome in. Good to see you. Don't know if that last one counted. Yeah, it was already after I hit the thing. So that last one does not count. We got 5, 10, 14. So we got 14 hits over 30 seconds. Let's do the dog while they're fresh. All right. 3, 2, 1. I don't know if that last one counted. I was also late there. I might need to do another test there, but it doesn't really matter, I guess. We're just using this as a baseline. We're not purporting that. I'll include it basically. So there's 8 attacks over 30 seconds. Okay. So now we'll do the Slayer with the 100 trimmer. the 100 AgDef trimmer. And Slayer Ag 100. And I'm going to do some different things here. So let me get my phone up again. 3, 2, 1. Okay. So what do we get? 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 19. I'm now going to rezone. This will answer the question of does zoning wipe. Well, actually, let me do the dog as well. That's an interesting question. Does zoning wipe the AgDef trimmer? Because clearly it's made a difference, 14 to 19. It's not surprising, obviously. People know that this is helpful. But let's see what the dog does at 100. Dog, AgDef 100. I would suppose that, well, it's hard to extrapolate from this layer. So let's just see. Let's just work it out. 3, 2, 1. Get some music up here after this one. I guess I've got to make sure I pull the pet back at the right time. Actually, and you know what I could do rather than a timer that I'm manually following here? Is I could make myself a script. Why don't we do that? Anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. We got 10 over 30 seconds there. So helped a little bit. Let's make a script. NG pet attack or attack science. I can do it with Notepad so I can make it bigger. There we go. Oh, this doesn't work though. I should have copied this layer attack one. Delay 30,000. Pet. Lesk Slayer Droid follow. And I can put copy that as well. Science. And science. Okay, and I'll predator attack science. There we go. Okay. Let me just test this out then with that. Same deal. So, oh, and then I should get onto another bar here. What am I working on? Everything is used. I have 7, 8, 9 used for pet buffs. I have, I'll put it here for now. Just move them up so I can use my 1, 2, 3 keys. Macro Slayer Science for NG Pet Slayer. Hang on, what did I call it? Oh man, what did I call it? I forget. Sorry. NG Slayer Attack Science. NG Predator Attack Science. NG Slayer Attack Science. Macro NG Predator Attack Science. There we go. All right, so let's confirm again that we get 10 over 30 seconds through this mechanism. Oh, and let me also just, that's all right, I don't need to put feedback in there. 3, well, actually, I don't need to count myself, do I? If I just do that. Science start. Let's see. In theory, this should be more accurate because it's like the in-game timer rather than me using my phone and like sending a command in after the fact. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, cool. All right, let's use this then. So now we rezone. We've trimmed our pets at AgDef 100. Let's rezone now and see if it stays the same. And I'm feeling so dumb that I'm like a 154 engineer and I'm only just trying to work this out. Like, I don't know. It's just easy to get swept up, I guess, in the game. But I've been putting off doing this, and as I'm doing it, I'm like, I'm thankful I'm doing it because this is valuable information. And I hope some engineers out there, or even bureaucrats, appreciate this because, again, I don't know anywhere that has this written down. I just see really hearsay on forums, but here is science in front of you. So let's get into it. So now we've rezoned. So let's see if the pets are still attacking at the same rate or the old rate. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, it's 10 attack rate. Dog, AgDef 100 after zoning. Is 10. Let me do like this. I'll do the dogs all together and then like this. I guess it's beneficial to do the Slayer and the dog like together anyway. Or yeah, test them at the same time, so whatever. Alright, so then I can just delete these rows actually. We can sort them later, I think. That's fine. Alright, so let's check the Slayer. I presume, based on this, that we expect the Slayer to also get 19, 20 attacks over 30 seconds. Whoops, I closed that window for some reason. Yep, definitely looking faster. So 5, 10, 15, yep, 20. Yep. So you saw it here first, folks. Zoning with pets does not wipe the AgDef trimmer. Confirmed. So now another question that we kind of had from the last time we did this was, does applying a different trimmer even do anything? Like, can you reset the AgDef with a new trimmer, or do you have to actually recast the pets? So let's see that question. What's the lowest trimmer we have here? I guess the extreme would be negative aggressive defensive, wouldn't it? That would be the extreme here. So let's Slayer. I should I guess I'll keep these in the chronology that I've done the tests. Sorry, thank you for your patience. All right. So I'll say 100 to, what's this negative AgDef here? 52. So I'll say, so I'll just like have a code here for, you just use the numbers basically for the AgDef setting. So if we go to a 52 negative defensive, does it slow down a lot? Let's see. And I probably, after this, I'll stop testing the pet separately, because we'd presume that, at least on the mechanics, that it works the same on the Slayer droid as it does for the Predator. But let's see. Yeah, it seems slower. Yep. So 5, 10, 12, yep. So, and as expected, that's less than fresh. So that makes sense. Okay, so we also put the dog on negative, so let's just check the dog. I guess my hypothesis here would be 6 attacks over 30 seconds, but it's looking like it might be close to 8 still. Oh yeah, 7. Okay. Yep, 7 attacks. Okay, so trimmers can be reapplied to pets. That's good. That's what you'd expect. There's no indication that they couldn't be, but I wasn't sure based on the results that I was getting last time if that's the case or not. Then the question now is, what quality level? So like 100, we presume, is clearly going to be the best. That's at 100 AgDef. That's as fast as the Slayer droid and the dog can attack. 20 and 10 over 30 seconds. 20 hits for the Slayer droid over 30 seconds and 10 hits for the dog over 30 seconds. I think because the Slayer droid is using a dual, like it's a dual-handed weapon, melee weapon, where one side is melee damage and the other side is energy damage. Whereas the Predator, I guess, Might just be 1-1 with one weapon, perhaps. So you've got then... Well, does that make sense? I don't know. Well, anyway, we can presume that this is as fast as we can get. So now we start going down the agdef levels and see at what point do we see it start dropping below that rate, basically. So, yep, let's do a 96. That's going to be pretty close to tell, but my hypothesis here is that for both the pets, we will see them go back up to 20 and 10 again. I'll just keep tracking this for a bit. Perhaps I should have done a test there with rezoning, but that's okay. Presuming that rezoning is sticky here. Anyway. I'll have a code for zoning like Z, basically. Like that. So 100 zone 52. Probably this is an efficient way of doing it. Anyway, yeah, so hypothesis is here we're at 10 and 20 and 10 for the attack rate here. So let's see. Lopink asks, what kind of tracking are we doing? We are doing science, Lopink, around what... first of all, how do engineer pet trimmers work? Do they work after zoning? We have confirmed they do work after zoning. So I've been habitually reapplying the agdef trimmers after zoning, but it seems that that's not necessary. It seems that they are sticky with the pets. So that's good to know. We've also just done science here to confirm that agdef trimmers can be reset after... agdef trimmers can overwrite one another. That was something I wasn't sure about. If you do like an agdef 100 and then an agdef negative 52, does that work? And it seems that it does. It does what you'd expect. If you apply the latest trimmer that you've applied sets the agdef of the pet. It's not sticky. Yeah, exactly. Lopink says, interesting. I've always just been told you have to trim after every zone for every trimmer. Me too. But science, bitches. All right, let's count up the attacks here. The other thing, so now we've confirmed that. That's what we've seen, that trimmers can overwrite one another and that the agdef trimmer is sticky after zoning. You don't need to apply it after zoning. What I want to do now is to find the ideal quality level trimmer to apply to the Slayer droid and to the Predator before their attack rate actually drops down from the maximum, which for the Slayer droid, the maximum is 20 hits per 30 seconds, and the Predator maximum is 10 hits per 30 seconds. So basically finding the ideal agdef setting for the Slayer droid and the Predator, which I based on previous testing, I know is not 100. 100 is not necessary for the pets. At least if your priority is the attack speed, and my priority is the attack speed. So if you just want to maximize their attack speed, what level trimmer do you need for them? So that's what we're also confirming now. All right, let's count this up. We've got 5, 10, 15, 19. And the dog got 10. Yep. All right. Let's do a quick test here. Just put the negative trimmer on both of them, and if we rezone, do we still see them? Like, one quick subtest is that if you've overwritten a trimmer, does the latest written trimmer still apply? So basically we've just zoned in and out. Are the pets going to be slow after this? And we can check this with the, well, we can check it with the Slayer droid pretty quick. So quick test here. 96, negative 52 zone. My hypothesis is that we will see the Slayer droid hit 12 times over the next 30 seconds because I presume that the negative 52 trimmer should have applied even after the zoning. But yeah, and it's looking like that. It's looking pretty slow. Yep. 5, 11, I think. Let me count that again. 5, 10, 11. Yep. Okay, good. Plus 1 or 2 here I don't really care about. I mean, arguably I should be doing 60-second tests, but I don't want to wait that long. But Lopink asks, you got the Formula 22 Nano on the pet. Not sure what level you are. We're at level 154. I think that Nano is a shadow level, is a TL7 one, right? Yes. Yeah, 215. Yep. No, we're not running with this at the moment. Although I guess based on this, I suppose that a TL7 engineer could actually give my pets this buff. That's funny. Yeah, that would be interesting. Because I think I don't know if any if you know Lopink, like if you have a single-handed weapon at 1-1, I guess I could just work this out myself real quick, couldn't I? If you have a single-handed weapon at 1-1, what is your attack rate? Like let me check this right now. Like if I go full ag with my 2 weapons, how many times do I attack this punching bag? Let's see. Did I write down this result? Yes, I did. Yeah, I'm full ag. No, sorry. I need to get my timer here because I can't script my attacking. 3, 2, 1. We're at lag o'clock. Yes, we are. Okay. I actually have to stop doing science here because we've already hit lag o'clock. Damn it. Because I really wanted to avoid doing this science during lag o'clock, but last time we were doing this science and it also fucked us up. It's so frustrating. Okay, so with my 2 guns at 1-1, five, 10, 15. Really? Really? Yeah, I thought... So Lopping says should be 30 a minute with 1 weapon and 40 a minute if dual wielding, if I recall. Is that just lag o'clock then, I guess? I don't know. Yeah, anyway, I have to stop doing science here. I guess I'll leave this for later in this episode. I would really like to finish this up though, this question. But anyway, we got some good results here before lag o'clock kicked in, and I'll come back later once the lag has subsided in about 30 minutes usually, and continue resolving the question. But from last time, the science that we did, I found that QL 50 to 60 is an ideal AgDef trimmer, but I really wanted to confirm that here. Maybe I'll need to buy more trimmers perhaps to work that out, because it may be that getting a bit more refined here, it may be that the Slayer benefits from a different AgDef than the Predator, but I probably wouldn't care to get 2 trimmers for them, but that'd just be interesting to see. Whoa. Wow. So cool. You sure you could kill these punching bags, Lopink? I'm seeing 2 nanotechnicians go all out here. 2 20s. You sure? I don't know. I mean, that health regen looks pretty nasty, but if you say so. Oh, you run a 6-box, you can. I see. Okay, got it. The final boss of AO is the Unicorn Outpost punching bags. Can you loot their corpse when you kill them? Do they give you credits, or do they give you anything? They should give you like a thong or something when you kill the punching bag. They disappear instantly. Of course they do. Oh wow, there's a basketball here. Basketball hoop. That's funny. I just noticed that. Wow, that handprint. That has to be an Aatrox, right? Anyway. Yeah, Judge Steven says they should give an I killed the punching bag and all I got was this t-shirt. Exactly. Nasty lag. I pressed F like 10 seconds ago. I feel like if I'm starting my stream within like, what are we at? 48 minutes. I mean, okay, I got in like 40 minutes of gameplay there before lag of clock kicked in, but like, god damn it. It's so frustrating how like this is the time of day when I really can reliably play the game, and it always just has to endure these 30 minutes of painful goddamn lag, and it's so shit. It's really so frustrating. Anyway. All right, well, we got our PvP mission done. We'll go back to Boil, hand it in, and then we'll go do our AI daily, and then maybe we'll roll some missions and play something else if I've still... Well, hopefully by the time we're rolling missions, we're not dealing with lag anymore. I got rid of my main log window. I should put that back. Okay. Cool. What are we at for VP? 14,656 VP. Excellent. Let's beacon to freelancers now and get our AI daily and continue on. I guess I could also get my freelancer daily and see what it is. Wouldn't hurt. Like always, like I will get it and do it if it's novel. Don't really care. More doing it for the content really, rather than the XP. Extraction. Woohoo. Alright, well. I've done that like 4 times already on this character, so don't really care to do it right now, but it doesn't expire, so we can do it when we are ready. Could I get an alien daily mission? Please, please, please. What's my favorite one? The bomb. The bomb. Yeah, place the bomb. Excellent. Yay. Ask and ye shall receive. Is that how it works? Oh my god, but I'm gonna have to fight the aliens in this lag. That's gonna suck, isn't it? Oh man. I enjoy this game. This game is fun. And it doesn't at all frustrate me, ever. Said no one ever about Anarchy Online. Alright, DPS procs. Get the pets going. Ag dev trim them once. I need to break this habit now of like but then well kill the predator though. Blind aura. Cool, Kurozk sword. Nice. An actually useful Kurozk weapon. Right? Eh, probably not. At that skill, you just want a Panther or something. Also, with that minimum damage, you may... Well, 163, it's a bit better damage than a Panther. Minimum damage than a Panther, but whatever. I don't really know what I'm talking about with regards to other professions' weapons. I haven't played them enough to be able to say. Judge Steven says, regarding the Kurozk sword, it's decent for SL once Panther and other Rubica weapons just hit minimum damage every time. Yes, indeed. Indeed. But the S7 sword is way better at 151 plus. Indeed, yes. In fact, I'm also looking at the Sector 7 pistol as a potential next upgrade for me from the Dogs of War. I think I would be happy to have the Sector 7 because it's the what's it called? It's like the improved Cure pistol or something. Cure pistol item. Cure pistol. Special edition. Yeah, 170 to 275. It's got fling shot and burst, 1.2 to 1.2. It would be a good upgrade for me from Dog of War. It doesn't have the same upper damage range, nor crits, but the minimum damage there would be great, I think, and I'd just be happy to get it in for that reason. So I don't really have to think about it too much. I'd probably just run two of them, really, if I could. And the multi-range actually is not that hard either. I just noticed that. Multi-range 400, so... these tear me up a bit at the moment. Why? Am I missing something? Oh, I got all my buffs, I think. Interesting. Just aliens are starting to hit a bit harder, I guess. Ooh. That's right. Okay, let's go get the bus. We're done. Yeah, I'm definitely getting to the level where aliens are starting to sting more and more. That's for sure. I can't just run into a room of 4 aliens anymore and think I'll be totally fine, especially without my biococoon ready. With my biococoon ready, it would be no problem whatsoever. Just sit there and take it, but... Lopink says, at least lack of clock seems to be done. Yeah, it looks like it's calming down a bit. In my experience, there's often a big lag surge that comes at about half the hour though, so I'll give it another 10-15 minutes just to clear up fully in case that happens. But yes. Right. So do I need to head back to the thing now? I had to hand it in? Yes, I do. Not going to be worth me doing an LE mission here, is it? No, I don't need the biomaterials. I don't need the tokens. It's nowhere near my level. And I don't need the VP, so not worth it. Cool. Trimmer science. So takeaways currently from our trimmer science. AgDef trimmers persist after zoning. Also, AgDef trimmers can overwrite one another. Don't need pet recast. Pet recast. More trimmer science later. Main question being, what QL AgDef trimmer is ideal? What min QL AgDef trimmer still maximizes attack rate, attack speed? So that's the question remaining for us. And I think it'll be somewhere in the 50 to 60 range, but that's what I want to confirm. Okie dokie. I'll also just get the Mantis down elite in case a team spins up there. Well, I mean, there might be a team that spins up for Inner Sanctum, and that'd be really fun to tag along on as well. So maybe I won't. I can come back here easily if a team spins up. That's okay. We got pretty much all we need from the Mantis den anyway, so that's fine. Yeah, okay, so at the tail end of Lag O'Clock here, what I'm going to do is roll some missions. I prepared ClickSaver earlier off stream with the items I want to get. I want to get QL200 Graft Armor, QL200 Nano Armor. So the Graft Armor is to make a QL200 set of CAS Armor, which, you know, who's to say, like, maybe an Enforcer or a Keeper or someone. Like, first of all, let's look at what a CAS Armor set gives you. It's pretty random, the stats you get from CAS Armor. And it's not that good, you know? Like, it's not cast symbiotic armor. The ACs are good, except for cold AC. The ACs are really good, actually. You get some initiatives, you get some evades, run speed, you get a tiny bit of health, a tiny bit of nano, a tiny bit of NCU memory, and perception. So it's kind of like a random grab bag of stuff. But like, would an enforcer prefer this to Omnicarbonum, for example, or even steel ribbed? Like, I don't know. I probably wouldn't, to be honest. Like, looking at these boosts. Luffink says all the OG armor is pretty weirdly statted. Lol. Indeed, it is. Bobby Sakamono, good to see you, Bobby, says it looks so cool. Yeah, and I think that's why I want to do it. Like, I know that it's not that great of an armor, but I want to make Cass armor. I want to have a set sitting around. So, you know, I was saying about Lesk, I'd like to like have a challenge where like Lesk at some point crafts every single trade skillable combination in the game. Like, no, putting aside stupid things like implants and other things like that. But I'd like to like make a full set of every armor set that can be crafted. And I know that's a tall order. I know that's a very tall order. There are some armor sets that are very annoying to farm. I think one of the weirdest ones I've seen is the well, there's two weird ones that I've found on AO Universe. There's the Notum saturated Metaplast armor, which is a nanotechnician armor that's like carbonum. That looks like it has really good buffs for Frubes as well. Like, it gives you old nano skills. It has good ACs. It has psychic and max nano and nano casting initiative. Like, this would be really cool to get on nanotechnicians, but unfortunately, the Notum saturated Metaplast shells are extremely annoying to find. So AO Universe writes, the lower quality level ones can be obtained by small underground robotic mobs, usually referred to as mole robots. Shovelet, Diglett, Scooplets. I've not seen any of these yet on Lesk. Like, I do remember these, but I've not seen them at all yet. So the drop rate is very low. The second type of mob that drops QL 140 to 200 shells are Hollow Island Brood Champions. But besides being raid mobs, they don't have a good drop rate either. It's better than moles. The third source of shells is from the Collector in QL 200 only. Which, of course, the Collector also drops like a billion other things. So it's like, this is a definite collector's item. Like, if you can get 7 of these, like, you want to make it for the armor, just for the coolness factor of being like having this set. And if anyone's running around in like a purple tinged carbonum armor, like, you know that they've put effort in to get that, because that shit is hard to find. Well, so that's something I've said, Lopink. Like, I want to, I'll go farm Collector and get 7 now. I think it's cool. I think it's really cool, like, to just have these kind of really obscure armor sets that no one really cares about. Like, of course, compared to combined armor, this is crap, right? But, you know, for a Frube NT, this would be pretty cool. The armor's not no drop either, I think. Yeah, the armor can be sold. So, like, I mean, probably like a Frube NT at TL6, someone like Faffy would tell us, right? Like, actually, you want to just get on the enhanced Kegarn's armor, because Frubes can, by the way. And that's true. That's true. But so this is like an armor set I'm probably not holding myself to. The other armor set that I saw that's like just insane to get was the Nano Breed service suit armor, which apparently is like really, really awkward to find. Like, they drop really rarely off a specific... AO Universe says, so far only handful of pieces were found, even if it made in-game years ago. The only confirmed drop is reported from level 59 Nanobreed mob inside mission. So, but anyway, and that's like terrible armor, so it's just a collector's item. Bobby Sakamano says it's crap, to be honest, compared to Serpentine and Enhanced Kegrins. Right, yeah. But it is cool. So I'm not holding myself to these, but the easier armors to craft, such as Brontohide armor, that's reasonable. I'd like to make a full set of Brontohide armor at some point. I'd like to make a full set of Junk Metal armor. I'd like to make a full set of metallic mantis armor, a full set of Cass armor, a full set of barter armor, stuff like that. Like armor sets that are more reasonable to do. I just love to do that because I do enjoy trade skills in this game. So hence, getting back to what we're doing is rolling graft armor for the Cass armor, nano armor for making barter armor, which is barter armor. I think is really good actually for traders. Like I would definitely prefer barter armor over carbonum for a trader. Like looking at these stats, like it gives you trade skills. Who cares? It gives you complet. Maybe that's only a single item that gives you the complet, perhaps. Pants, maybe. Nope. Sleeves? Nope. Body armor? Yeah, okay, the chest. The chest nano programming complet. Well, this would be a useful twinking item, though, if you got a 200 barter armor chest. But, okay, maybe not. Maybe I'd just prefer, like, I don't know. Maybe, no, okay, fine. Maybe this is also worse than steel ribbed. But still, it's cool. Okay, I just like it. So, so I want to get a nano armor set, QL 200. I want to get a steel ribbed armor helmet. Although I have a full set of QL 200 steel ribbed, I'd never got myself the helmet because I just had this OFAB helmet that I prefer. But I want to get a full set of steel ribbed just to have. I've got nanocrystal on here because if any nanocrystals pop up in this range, I'll go get them. I also want to get a heavy Omnitech tank armor because it turns out that what you can do, and it doesn't even require that much trade skills, it seems, is you can improve them. You can overturn them. So by default, you can roll something like this, a high quality heavy Omnitech tank armor, and it's got okay ACs, I guess. But it gives you a -50 to evade and -50 run speed, which is like basically terrible. Like that's not good. And you're looking at these other ACs and it's like, why would I even bother? But apparently you can overturn them, and that removes the evade reduction and also improves their ACs pretty significantly as well. So, and also removes the run speed reduction. So you're just looking at a nano initiative debuff. So, still not really useful compared to anything that a paid player can get, and really like Froobs can get, Albrecht and stuff like that. But I just want to have it. I just want to have it to do it. So, yeah, I'm going to roll a few of these. I don't know if I care for getting all of these, but we'll see how long I can last doing these missions. So, rant over. Let's find QL 200 position. There we go. Straight away, we found a nanocrystal. What is it? Discipline of the Vindicator. What is that? Keeper nano. 195. Parry and riposte. Multiple melee. Okay. And adult def. Okay. Probably not worth the keepers running around with this, but well, multi-melee, why would a keeper care about multi-melee either? I'm gonna pass on that one. I don't think that's too useful to anybody. Kiss of the Vampire, what's that? Oh, whoops. Alright, I guess I took it already. Shade's Dimmock skill. Oh my god, what is it with these useless buff nanos? I don't think... I mean, I guess Shades use this a bit, right? Or something. They use like martial arts like on the side or something, right? If they're using a dagger that's like has that martial arts breakthrough skill, then they might or something. I don't know. I'm gonna delete that too. I don't care about that. Colossus of Swords. I guess I'm finding a lot of nanocrystals here, more than I thought I would. Okay, more keeper nanos. Melee energy, two-handed edge. Okay, so this is a useful one. Keepers would pay for this for sure. In fact, I can confirm this by asking GMI Colossus swords. Selling for 4 million credits. Nope, no way. Okay. Kiss of the Vampire and Vengeance of the what? Of the Holy. That sounds like another keeper thing. Like an aura or something, I think Vengeance is. Yeah. Damage buff, right. What's the GMI for that? Vengeance Holy. Okay. Okay, no one's selling that. Oh, did I misspell that? If no one's selling it and that's a useful buff, then I will go with that, I guess. Yeah. All right. All right, I'll definitely get that then. Make some credits. Puncture of the Tarrasque. That's an adventurer one, right? Shade, no. Piercing. Right. Selling 50 million credits. Oh, I'm already selling that at 100 million. Okay, and it hasn't moved in a week. All right, then I won't bother with that. Innovate imprisonment. What is that about? Another keeper nano. So this is the same line as the damage buff. So this is basically only for PvP in like exceptional circumstances, but GMI innovate imprisonment 100 million hasn't moved in a few days. Okay, I think what I'm learning here is actually that just looking for all nanocrystals here doesn't work. I thought there wouldn't be many, but it turns out there's a lot and they come up very frequently, so oh well. Lag. Catching up on stream chat. Judge Stephen wrote regarding the armor discussion, it's a shame that OFAB and combined armor are just the best in 99% of situations. Yeah, I agree. It kind of makes, in Dust Brigade armor nowadays as well, right? I see a lot of TL 220s talking about just like Dust Brigade. I agree. It's kind of... I think like one of the reasons that I think a lot of us love this game, right, is just like the depth of the skill system and the mechanics of the game is really, really intricate. To the point where like there are still facets of the mechanics that people don't really know for certain how it works to this day, right? 25 years or whatever into the game. And it's kind of weird how static and almost like uniform all of the armors are, like that they're kind of, one would think that you could imagine like a much more varied kind of armor set, like for different professions, for different cases. Like I was kind of talking like if I was keep rambling about this idea of like an open source AO, like if you thought about like you could basically, you and some like, if you could program, you could take AO and be like, okay, well, how do we want to change the mechanics and how do we want to, fork AO? Like how Quake, right? Like Quake was open sourced by ID Software in the late 90s, and what that begat was a whole lot of Quake derivatives that first-person shooters that are developed and maintained with slightly different mechanics and slightly different gameplay styles, and it's really cool to see. And that's just Quake, which is quite simple. And so I'd imagine you'd see something similar with AO, where you'd see like many different forks. They might be using a different, like a common project that's maintaining the core thing, but like different servers would be running with like different content sets and stuff like that. And one of the content ideas that I'd have is like, well, what would a much deeply varied armor set look like or armor sets look like for professions, so that like things like enabling different professions to do different things at the down, but that like sacrifice another facet, like an adventure, like helping adventurers tank, but like takes away their nano skills so they can't heal or something like that, or like giving engineers like a passive team heal, but like sacrificing their ability to cast or like to do like sacrificing pistol damage or something. Like there's just a lot of armors that are just very like, you've got your ACs, you've got your damage boost, you've got your few, select skill buffs, and that's it. And that's just like what every armor piece is. And it's just, you could do so much more with it. Rant over, sorry. Lopping says, I have full sets of most of this stuff. Junk, Cast, Bronto, Crawler, Prowler, Dragon Armor. Lopping says, regarding Judge Stevens' point, at least OFAB was like sort of tier, but better. AI armor released in September 2004 and it's still used. Yeah, true. Joe Stevens says AI armor was just like, hey, here's one of the best armors in the game. Well, indeed. It's just like stupidly good. And it's kind of just, yeah, made the armor of this game very uninteresting. And I don't think it needs to be uninteresting. I think armor could be really interesting with procs, with buffs and debuffs and everything like that. So steel ribbed helmet. Yep, cool. Take that. I'll get 3 of them for now. Barrier of the Righteous Keeper. Is that going for something on the GMI? $200 million credits. Hasn't moved in nearly a week though. But these people are trying to sell it for over 1 billion credits. Why? Weird. I guess these have undercut them and no one's come in to buy it yet, so. Yeah, I'll take that. Sure. Do I want to? You know what? No, it's okay. I can roll stuff. I can make credits faster than that, I think. Graft armor boots. Yep. Cool. We will have to bring it back here, but that's okay. Yep. Okay. What are we at for time here? Yep. Cool. 45 minutes past the hour. Let's head back to the Unicorn Defense Hub, and we will finish off our science first, and then we can go do those missions. And maybe I don't care about getting all of these things like at 154. We don't have to. I wanted to get a few of them at least. I was really, before I was planning to lock at 154, I was thinking that, like I said at the start of the stream, I was thinking that I'd be rolling a lot more, many more things. Let me just show you my list again. So like really the only things on here, graft armor, nano armor. We already got the steel ribbed armor helmet. The tank armor is just a novelty. Hardcore CPU upgrade, don't really care about. I mean, honestly, maybe I don't even care about this at all. Before, while I was putting the stream together, I was thinking I'd have to go roll like the Old English Trading Co. pistols, the Perennium blasters, the Morsa chemical streamer, other kind of weapons that I was kind of wanting to trade skill. I was thinking like, okay, I need to get them at 200 because that's how you'd have to get them back in the day. But as I said at the start of stream, turns out now that you can buy all of those at the ICC weapon stores, so you don't really need to roll them anymore. You do still need to roll armors, but weapons at least you can just buy at the neutral weapon stores. So Yet another thing that Funcom has made easy mode for AO rather than trying to, have some of these things require some effort to get, but whatever. Whatever. I can get why people would appreciate it, but I think, I don't know, I appreciate some of these things kind of being hard to get. And anyway. Okay. So we are running off here now. Well, where were we at on science? We zoned. We saw that. After zoning, I guess I didn't get to finish the dog there, but we saw that the Slayer was the same. Let's just quickly confirm the zoning thing works even for like a... to put these away to... Well, no, I don't. No, I don't. Sorry, I can just use them in the bag, and I can open this bag and use them from this bag as well. I don't need to pop them out of the inventory to use them. Okay, so we just put our pets to -52 AgDef. If we zone out again and come back in, this is just kind of finishing up that indeed overwriting a trimmer still persists after zoning as well. I didn't completely confirm that. I'm like 99% sure, but let's see. We'll do the Slayer droid again. Lopping said it was definitely an attempt to recapture those that left AO for easier games like WoW. Yeah, I suppose so. I suppose so. I've ranted about this before, but I think it's entirely the wrong read of Funcom to see it that way. Like, I think it's just people, you can just see the meeting and like the kind of consensus-driven decisions here of like, oh, people are saying AO is too hard. We should make AO easy. How do we make AO easy? I know, let's give them shops where everything is buyable. And it's like, no, actually, if you actually like focus on, like watch someone, watch an MMO player play AO, it's not that they can't buy QL200 Perennium weapons from stores, that's the problem, right? The problem is that like the new player experience sucks. It really sucks. Like you need someone experienced in the game to really get you into it, because otherwise it's just confusing, it's unsatisfying, it's really bad. And you could argue that a REIT is better in some respects than what existed before, but even a REIT is really bad. And, I would definitely think about like the level 1 to 25 player experience, like just in terms of content, in terms of concepts and everything like that, the interface. It's just, that's what I'd focus on, not putting Perennium weapons in stores. But anyway, Luffing says, I'm going to farm collector. If I come up with 7 plates, you're going to want them. I'll tell you what, Luffing, I'll craft it for you. I'll definitely craft it for you, but then I'll give you the armor back because it'll be yours. But I'd love to have the privilege of crafting the Notum saturated Metaplast armor for you. That would be really cool. That would be really cool. Let's just check that I can actually craft it. Okay, so computer literacy and chemistry, 4.5. I'll need 900 chemistry. I could IP chemistry at this point, or I could implant it. Either way, that'd be fine. I could do that. 4.5 mech eng, so 900. That's fine. 2.5 electrical engineering, easy. Although screwdriver. I don't have a mass relocating robot yet, so we're actually looking at the screwdriver 6 times. So up to 1200 and up to 1100 electrical engineering. That's going to be harder. So if you gave me 7 of these, I would just like dump IP into electrical engineering and mech eng just to like make it work. Because if I I would just be like, all right, we're doing it. Going and doing the perk reset too. We're going into trade skills hard now. Luffick says, sounds like a deal. I have a shape hard and a shape soft if it came down to you needing to use them. Oh yeah, cool. You could give me that too. That would work. That would work. I'd give that back too, of course. But yeah, that would be some grade A trade skilling content there to get to make that armor set. But okay, so we just did QL. What do we get? Five. 11 again. Yep. And the dog. So indeed, we are seeing that. Let's just check with the dog here. Hypothesis 7. We should get 7 attacks over 30 seconds. So indeed, overwriting trimmers also persists after zoning. So it's not like it reverts to the first trimmer or something buggy like that, which, you know, never put it past AO to have some buggy mechanic like that. But it works how you'd expect, basically. AgDev trimmers are sticky and they stick. The last one that you've applied sticks permanently, it seems, on the pet. Well, let's not say that. It might time out, it might expire, but I don't see any reason to think that it would. Yep, 7. Cool. Hypothesis confirmed. All right, so now I'm going to stop writing like everything beforehand, and now we can just focus on the trimmers. So I'll make a new sheet here. Let's just recap what we've got. So Slayer, Fresh. I'm going to rename this. I'm just going to focus on the Slayer here for a bit. Fresh over 30 seconds gives 14 attacks. Actually, let me just, because that 14 attack number wasn't from having this script, so let me just actually we'll just terminate all our pets too. Whatever. It's not too hard to recast them. Okay. So let's see with our script here. What do we get? Might be 14, might be 15, I'm guessing. Upping says going into lurk mode, doing some collector, and then bed. Cool, man. No worries. Absolutely. I'm trying to be more cognizant of like the time that I'm streaming. I know that, you know, a lot of South Americans watching me, you know, late at night. It's very, very late night in Europe too, so there's probably some Europeans watching me. I'm trying to practice like getting quieter and getting chiller as the night goes on, so that I was listening to watching my own gameplay, as I do, as one should do, to try to improve the content that you're making. I think, even though it's probably like weirdly egotistical and probably fucks up my psychology in a bit to be listening to myself talk so much, but I was watching myself up until the point in my last episode where I decided to play some music. And actually mentioning that, let me play some music right now. And I think I had like the mighty Castle of Adonis come on with the horns straight away. And so just like out of nowhere, like 5 hours into the stream, it's just like boom. And even for myself, that just like really pained me, because I just thought about like how many people did I just like jerk awake there, right? Like just by playing those horns kind of thing. Like, I mean, on the one hand, it's like kind of on them that they're watching a video while they're going to sleep. But like on the other hand, it's like I could try to be a bit more careful, right? So I'm going to try and be a bit more careful, a bit more respectful and cognizant of the content that I'm creating and when, so that, you know, folks can go to bed. If you want to, you know, be watching me or whatever, you're not going to be bonged awake by the mighty castle of Adonis horns. We can just do this one. That's fine. Turn down the volume. Okay. There's no music in here, so I don't have to turn off anything. Fresh from the Slayer droid, we just got 5, 10, 14. Yep. Welcome to the Morning Star.
Welcome to Ruby Pod territorial space. We are about to dock.
Sorry, I should know that off by heart. See, I'm not on Altoholic, guys. I can't say that by memory. Got it wrong.
Welcome to the Morning Star.
Oh, she does do that. Okay.
You will be ferried down to the surface of Ruby Ka, where a new life awaits you. Please proceed through the laboratories and create the identity you wish to take on. Good luck.
I guess there's a question of like, is this 0, right? Is fresh 0 agdef for a Slayer? And maybe it is. Because for us, right, if we put our if we put our agdef in the middle, is that 0 on the agdef skill rating thing? Yeah, it is. Yeah, so I can just call this agdef 0, and then I can actually probably look to graph this in a bit too. In fact, maybe I could just do this now. Let me see. Insert chart. XY. Points only. Oh, this is gonna break, isn't it? Okay, so it's more like let me just rename this sheet to Slayer. Oh, it already is there. Okay, so I can delete this column. Well, no, I think I should be able to do that like that. Insert chart, XY, next. Data's in rows. Yeah, this is what I want to do. Is it? Or is it more like that? It's more like that, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So there's our graph. Can I make that smaller? Yes. Really janky setup here. Let me just turn this down. This is a bit too intense for me right now. What am I doing? Pulling over more data here. So we had -52 is 12, and then 96 was 19. All right, so let's keep going down then the quality levels that we have. We have 100, we have 96, we have 80, we have 47, 41, and 73. Okay. All right, let's do 80 on the Slayer droid. And go for it. Hypothesis here is that it also gets 19 in 30 seconds, because what I found last time is that it doesn't start dropping until below like 50 actually, but we shall see. I might have to go get more trimmers around that level to confirm the sweet spot. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 19. Yep. 80 also gave us 19. Keep going down. Again, hypothesis is we get 19 here. Yep, I counted 19 there, just confirming. 10. Yep, 19 again. All right, so now we start getting into the lower ones. So now I'll use the regular one that I've been running, informed by the science we did last time that wasn't completely conclusive. And this time we've concluded that AgDef trimmers persist after zoning, and AgDef trimmers can overwrite one another, which is helping base the methodology here. Now we will see a 63. With the 63 trimmer, what do we see? Again, my hypothesis here is still 19. We shall see. Yep, that was also 19. I was counting that. So yeah, indeed. So that I'm glad that this is why I've been running this quality level trimmer, is because you can see that you don't need a Slayer droid to run at 100 AgDef. Okay, you don't need a QL 100 AgDef trimmer as an engineer. If attack speed is your priority, experienced players could educate me on this, but my understanding is that AgDef does affect other things than attack speed. I believe it also influences dodge chance, but also I'm assuming hit chance, right? I don't think anyone really knows the exact formula there of evades. I've seen some like really hacky science run on that, but I don't know if it's been too convincing, and it was like from 20 years ago. So, you know, if you cared about like maximizing your Slayer droid's hit chance, like if you're up against a mob with really high evades, you might want to just like run a QL 100 trimmer there. But if you don't care about that, and you just want to prioritize, like, I want a trimmer that makes them attack as fast as they can attack, then you don't need the QL100 trimmer. You can go as low as the 63. Let's see how low we can go though, now that we're doing this a bit more reliably. So I have a 47 trimmer here. My hypothesis here is that we will come in at like 17 or 18. We shall see. Five, 10, 15. Oh, no, 19 again. There you go. Even a 47 gives you 19, gives you maximum attack rate. All right, we'll keep going lower. I guess I should have been running with that then. 41 now. Okay, my hypothesis is that this gives us 18, right? Let's see. Or 17. I'll have to go buy lower quality level trimmers then to keep running them down. Oops. Got thrown off there by this other pet coming in. 5, 10, 15. Yeah, 18. That was 18 then. So yeah, the gap is somewhere here it looks like, but I want to go get another trimmer just to make sure that if we go a bit further, we'll see the rate keep dropping. We'll get the 7. We'll get the 12. What's the negative that we have with us? We have a 52 negative with us. I mean, arguably I want to run around with this though, right? Yeah. Let me buy that. Let me buy a QL 100 negative trimmer. Because that might be worth having, actually. Yep. Whoops. But I wanted to get the... 7, the 20, and the 38. Alright. Although the 38 is going to be the same as the 41, pretty sure. That's a bit too close. Probably didn't need that. That's okay. Okay, so now if I pop open those bags again, if we do a 38 here and bring the pet closer. There we go. My hypothesis here is it's 18 as well, just because it's so close. But what I will do, and what I've learned from this science, is that I will be running then, rather than with my 63 trimmer, I will run with my 47 trimmer by default. And I can refer to this later. If I find something between 47 and 41, I might buy that. Like maybe the sweet spot is more like 45 for the Slayer droid. Anyway, let's see. Hang on. 5, 10. Oh, 17 for that one, actually. So 38 was 17. Well, that makes sense. So that's what it's looking like at the moment. Like it just caps off there, of course. Okay, well, let's keep going lower then. So we got this 20 trimmer. My hypothesis is we see this come in at 15. No, actually probably more like 16. Oh, and we shall see if the dog has the same range here. So we'll do the same thing here for the predator once we're done with this range. So we'll have to do basically much of this again, but that's okay. Shouldn't take too long. Five, 10, 16. Yep. 20 comes in at 16. And then the 7, QL7 active trimmer. We should expect this to come in at 14 or 15. And then the other one we'll do here is negative 100. And then we'll be done testing AgDev trimmers on the Slayer droid. But anyway. Five, 10, 15. Okay. Yep, that makes sense. And then negative 100, last one. What would I expect here? So we went to 12 from negative 50. So I guess 10. We should expect 10 hits over the next 30 seconds. So it looks like an interesting facet here we've seen, by the way, is that it's not a linear function, is it? It's like, well, I don't know. I guess once we're done, we will see. But definitely negative trimmers have a much less impact on attack speed, it seems, than this, because you gain like 5 attacks over 30 seconds from a QL47 trimmer, but from a negative QL52 trimmer, you lose 2 attacks over 30 seconds. So it's a much reduced impact on attack speed to go defensive. Is what it seems. My hypothesis of 10 looks like it might have panned out there. Yep, 10. Okay. What? Yeah, but you can kind of see that here. It seems linear on defensive, but like it's a linear function there with data points of 2. But then as you go from aggressive, it's like perhaps still linear, but it's at a much steeper gradient. But then it does cap off though at about QL 45 or so. We see. Okay, so that's done for the Slayer droid. So now let's do the same for the Predator. So to that end. Okay, so fresh, what do we see? I know I did this before. Whoops, not the Slayer droid. I did this before, but without the script. So again, just testing the Predator. What did we get? 3, 5, 8, in fact. Yep. So the Predator at 0 gave 8 attacks over 30 seconds. Let's now do the Predator at... we'll just start from the bottom here. So negative... So negative 100 Predator, how fast or slow does it attack? Let's build a hypothesis here while that's happening. If it's the same function as the Slayer droid here, where it loses a third of its attack rate, we should expect to see 5 or 6 attacks over 30 seconds. I'm guessing 6. And indeed, yes, 6. 6 attacks over 30 seconds. So, negative 52. I'm expecting 7 here. Of course. I mean, halfway between, obviously. Indeed, 7 hits, so makes sense. All right, so now we start going into the positives. I'll go down from 100 here. So if we go to 100 straight away, again, building a hypothesis, we can get him attacking while we're doing that. Hypothesis here is that, so similar to the Slayer droid, the Predator saw a reduction by 33%, roughly, of its attack rate with a negative 100 trimmer. But a positive 100 trimmer saw it gain by 30%. So I should expect here to see 11 or 12 attacks over 30 seconds, I think. I don't know if that lines up with what we saw before. Yeah, 10, okay, sure. Although 10's a bit low, let's see. But indeed, 10. Okay. Okay, so that's interesting that although the Predator sees a commensurate increase and decrease from negative or positive aggressive or agdef, the Slayer droid sees an increased gradient on aggressive, going aggressive on agdef, whereas the Predator does not. We'll see that on the graphs in a moment, but Okay, well then. I probably don't need to be as fine-grained with the Predator, I'm guessing, but I do want to find that sweet spot. I'm not going to bother with the 96. I will do the 80 just for completion, being comprehensive. I want to do this testing, I want to do this science, and then I want to be done. I don't want to have to do this again. But I'll have to do it again for a new pet. Perhaps not a new Predator, but at least like the chicken or something, if we do get to the chicken. We shall see. Hypothesis here is 10, by the way. Yep, 10. Let me skip down to the 63 here now. Yep. Hypothesis here is also 10. Yep. Now to the 47. Getting into interesting territory here now. Seeing, this is a crucial point. Does the 47 also enable the Predator to attack 10 times over 30 seconds? Because if it doesn't, then either we'll want to run 2 different AgDev trimmers, or we'll just have to compromise and say the Predator's not going to be attacking at full speed all the time, or the Slayer droid is going to be slightly less defensive than it needs to be. But hopefully the Predator here tells us that we see 10 from 47 AgDev as well. That would be nice. We shall see. Alas, we came in at 9. That's painful. Alright, well I think if I were to prefer, I'd prefer the Slayer droid to be more defensive and the Predator to be more offensive. So I guess we do stick with the 63 trimmer then, actually. While I'm doing this though, I want to go hunt for like a 55 trimmer or something, because that would be really good to just, again, do this once and be done. Nope. Not gonna be in there. We'll check a few fair trade stores, see what pops up. $51. Is that's worthwhile testing? Yeah. I would like to find like a 55 though, that would be really good. So let me go to Newland as well and see if Newland has anything like that. God, I hate this Yamaha. It's so frustrating. Yeah, 57. Good. All right, that's 2 more trimmers to test with there, so that's fine by me. Okay, so just recapping, we saw with the Predator that with a 47 trimmer, it attacked as fast as it does with a Cure 100 trimmer. But with the Predator, we started seeing drops at 47. So I'm working out now if between 47 and 63, is there a point where they're both attacking as fast as they possibly can? And where is that for the Predator? Where is that for the Predator and where is that for the Slayer droid, basically? Well, actually, I don't need to test the Slayer droid here, presumably, because we know that it's going to be 19 between these two numbers. But where is its 10 between these two numbers for the Predator, basically, is the question. Okay. So we'll do 51 first. .51 also got 9. So now the 57. Let's see. The 57 also got 9. Let's just confirm again, if we go back up to 63, that we do see the Predator getting to 10 again. Yep. Okay, so for the Predator, it's somewhere between 57 and 63. I'm not going to bother finding that sweet point anymore. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to run with the 47 AgDef trimmer by default, and I can just deal with the Predator not always attacking as fast as it can. And what I will do is going to move this down. And what I will do is run with a QL 100 aggressive trimmer, so that if I want to basically pump them both up to 100, I can do that. But by default, I will kind of have the Predator. If I want to have the Predator running like just attacking faster, but not as fast as it can, I'll just use the 47. So, do I care to keep going down then? I guess so. I guess we can do that quickly while we're here, again, with the interest of not having to do this again. Let's do we'll do the 38. Expect to see 9 here as well. And if you really cared, you could have the pets attack for longer here, and like, it could be that 47 is actually above the point at which it starts to drop off. And it's just I haven't had the Slayer droid attack long enough between these 2 points to make sure that like even over like 5 minutes it still attacks the same amount of times. But I don't care to do that. Yep, we still get 9 from the 30, 38. What about the 20? Oh, the 20 had only got 8. Okay. All right, I'll just graph that now. All right. So it's a pretty stepwise graph here just because the numbers are very too fine-grained, and I probably should have considered having the Predator just attack longer to compensate for that. But interestingly, this looks like a linear graph from -100 to +100. It's the same gradient for negative trimmers as it is for positive trimmers for the Predator, unlike the Slayer droid where it is clearly a different gradient for negative trimmers to positive trimmers. But the gap here, the Predator needs to be more aggressive to cap its attack speed than the Slayer droid. Slightly more, not a lot more, but slightly more. So whereas the ideal quality trimmer for a 200 Slayer droid seems to be about 47-ish, the ideal trimmer to maximize the attack speed of a Predator is about 63-ish. But clearly, neither of them need 100 trimmers to maximize their attack speed, so... All right, so that's the takeaway. I'll run with this. Do I want to run with a 52 trimmer, or do I want to run with... Yeah, I think I'll run with the negative and positive, negative 100 and the positive 100 trimmers as well. Like I'll just have them in my bag, but otherwise I'll use this as the default one I'll run with, usually the 47 trimmer. All right. Finally, pet trimmer science is done. For the Slayer droid, 47. Predator, QL 63. And I'll say actually somewhere between 58 to 63. And the Slayer droid somewhere between 41 to 47, probably. Plus or minus a few quality levels there for rounding errors on the time that I was waiting for them to attack. Note, negative agdef has impacts attack speed less than positive agdef. Negative 100 agdef gives, for the Slayer droid, 10 attacks, 20 attacks per minute. Whereas positive 100 agdef gives 40 APM. Well, hang on, that's not surprising, is it? 0 agdef gives... Well, hang on, no, that is accurate. Why? Hang on, why did I think that's not linear then? It's the difference between -4 and +5, I think. But that could be a timing error, actually. However, the timing here is based on the in-game scripting engine, so who's to say? I don't know. That's surprising. Maybe I shouldn't claim that because that's not the case with the Predator. Perhaps negative AgDef and positive AgDef is the same. I won't claim that, but clearly they have different ideal quality level trimmers. So, but this was really interesting takeaway. AgDef trimmers persist after zoning, so I no longer need to apply that every time, basically. And actually, to that end, maybe I should actually put my AgDef trimmers on a separate thing here and run with a different bar by default so I can have easier access to things. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do like this. Lasting heal, I actually want to put away. That trim is not useful to me, in fact. Okay. So this is the bar that I'll have on my tools bag usually, because I do think I need to apply this increased aggressiveness trimmer regularly, but otherwise we don't. So, okay, finally done. Let's go get rebuffed, and then we'll go do some of these missions that we got for ourselves. I'll fix my windows here. Oh my god. Oh, I have to skip that. Cannot deal with listening to that right now. Yeah. Okay. Now, last episode I tried to fix my buffs here, but yeah, it messed up. So let me make macro buff comps. So that's, hang on, what is Aegis barrier? Right, never mind. Macro buff comps tell BAF-MA Atra nano PNH, no, not PNH, prowess ranged spec trade util. So this is my composites. So this is faster than me casting my own composites, basically. And then macro BRK is going to be it's GSF, Hack and Quack, Eye Control, Iowa, Much BM, PNH. Yeah. Whoops. No. That was Tel Baphomet. Okay, cool. Let me quickly camp here, just to make sure I save that. It's interesting that they don't have all of the engineers, such as like entropy weapon. I guess just because there's a better damage buff target. Oh no, that's because that's self. I get it. Okay. Entropy weapon is self only. All right. Oh, and then let's buff the pets as well. So. Okay. So Deep Artery Valley, Deep Artery Valley. Oh, cool. 2 in Deep Artery Valley. Okay. Let's go there first then. One of the other quality of life things I want to do for myself soon is make this is to make this menu a local info page, so I don't have to wait and like use a macro that clicks to it and then wait for the available warp destinations. I can just have like this be like a shortcut that I just like bring up instantly. Anyway, all in good time. Loader, isn't it? Yeah, probably. Yeah, okay, Loader. Well, actually, hang on. Well, I guess I have some bags spare here, but I have to clean that up when we get back. What's this music? Interesting. Oh, that's right. This is from that first animated Anarchy-online episode series, isn't it? I remember watching that. Where like there's that girl in the camper van and then like a bunch of Uncle Pumpkinheads come up to her camper van or something like that. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Tricks and Treats, episode 1. If you don't know what that is, it probably should be on here, I'm guessing. Well, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Shadowlands clean. What's this? Oh, cool. Cool. Well, it's probably available somewhere, those episodes, but I don't know where they are. They might be on like the old website or something like that, but I'd be surprised if they're still being stored there. Yeah, let's do this one again. Whoops, went right past it. Okay, we'll do this one first then. Yeah, we'll go full ag on the dog here. .204 mob here, so much bigger health bar. But then a 184 mob here, so much smaller health bar. Oh, cool. Reflect. No drop unique. Well, I'll take it anyway. Of course. Oh, wait, I already have that unique item? No! I need to be carrying around my unique braces so I can... Do I have it with me? No! Okay, that's what I need to put in my bag then. I need to... Well, first of all, I need to change my research. Yeah, okay. Nano resist plus 25, sure. Damn it! I can't take it because I have a worse one in my bag. All right. Lesson learned. I think I've learned that so often that I just need to... Oh, cool. 233 millis armor click. Nice. Take that too. Take that too. I just need to keep those braces with me because they're going to drop, and when they drop I want to get a better level one basically. So I guess I don't need to be killing all of these, do I? I don't need to be doing this for the tokens. This is just habit at this point. That's alright. Very nice. 200 Ring of Power Elements. I will take it. I think I'm going to put actually the most useful stuff here. Like the lockpick, that and that. That's what I would be using all the time. So lockpicking failed, eh? What I will do, even though I'm not like trying to get a token, is if I see a single mob in a room with a crashed android, I will go for it because like sometimes you can get a nanocrystal from those. So if I can do that and get like an easy 100 mil, 200 mil credits or something, or better, then I'll take it. Oh, the aggression enhancer was put in the back. Okay. D-Spang, welcome in. Asks, is that 4K resolution? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. 4K ultra widescreen on a 34-inch monitor. 3440 by 1440. I love this song, but I really don't like that part of it where it's like the primary goal of Omnitech is material gain. It's like, actually it's a bit of a deeper consideration there, but anyway. It's a really simplistic. Oh, tank armor, cool. Okay. Sure. Cool. Millie's armor gloves. Thank you. I'll take that. Good morning, Silly Boy 78. Welcome in. We're here doing some Rubicon missions to get some stuff at QL 200 exactly. This mission we're in right now is to give us graft. Oh wow, interesting. No drop. Well, I don't care then. Although, can you buy Flower of Life? I don't know for sure, so I'll take it. 53%. Yeah, we're in this mission to get flawless graft armor boots. So the reasoning for that is so that we can turn them into QL200 CAS symbiotic armor boots. Which is pretty poor motivation, and again, I'm trying to think while I'm doing this, like, do I really want to roll more, or do I want to just unlock and keep leveling? And honestly, I think I just want to unlock and keep leveling. Of all of these, I think the thing I care most about is this steel-ribbed armor helmet, so we can just have a full set of steel-ribbed if we want, but I don't particularly need. It's really just like, you know, completionism at this point. So, I don't know. Oops. One thing I realized with the goal towards crafting obscure things is I should have been picking up more roller rat flesh pieces. The reasoning there being that you can actually turn them into a funky roller rat helmet if you get more and more pieces. So I will start picking up them when I see them next time. Okay, 68%. Let's see if we're lucky. Probably not. Nope. Okay. Well, we tried. Whoops. Oh, the glare is real. Nothing in that chest. Okay, I'll leave that there. This is an epic song, but I'm gonna turn it down a bit. Whoops, I trimmed the dog. I think I'm going to turn this music off. I'm just going to go back to battle music for a bit. Just the jarring differences between the music is a bit too much for me right now. I think before next episode, I might try and spend some time finding free content music so that I can put it on my video recordings without worrying about copyright takedowns. Which is why I'm playing AO music all the time, is because it's like, well, free use / doesn't get detected by, you know, the stuff, because it's an AO game video. So AO game music is thus fair game, I'm thinking. But I'd like to have some options, basically. We got 3 cyborgs with this, huh? Ranged armor gloves. Cyborg Death Squad armor boots. Not that useful, but I might take them just as a collector's item. And then the experimental cyborg token board, which I already picked up. But also a soul fragment. Yes, excellent. I need those. Great. I think one more and I could make myself one VTE egg, viral triumvirate egg. Whoops. I'm finding an item here apparently, so... Oh crap, I was like, no thank you, I don't want to fight that hellhound with its huge health bar, but alas. Yeah, honestly, I don't think I care about these missions, actually. I really don't. So let's uncap from a research, we can just keep leveling. This isn't good. This isn't great XP for me though, so I'm still not going to prioritize like killing all the mobs in here just for XP's sake, but okay. Got a token, got the nanocrystal that we wanted that should hopefully sell for a bit. It's not, no one's currently selling it on the GMI, so I can kind of set the price. We shall see though. All right, the last one we've got is in Mort. I forget the name of that, but there's a Scotty boy right there, I'm pretty sure. Yep, right next to it. Sorry. Damn it, I fucked up there. Sorry about that. Let's try that again. Okay. Well, I'm not going to bother with these, I'm just going to run into my mission. Okay. We're in this mission for the steel-ribbed armor helmet. So whoop-de-doo once we've got this. I'll take that too. I mean, I think that steel-ribbed armor should sell pretty well, and if I can turn it into that with an Omnifier, that seems good, I guess. I don't know. This is a return item mission too, so a good thing we're doing this last actually. Because I can just Scotty Boy back to Rome Blue. I don't know if I kept hold of that. Oh, that's actually a backpack. Wow, okay. Well, I guess I can use that for loot then. Why not, right? Alright, no luck in this room, it seems. There it is. Yeah, I don't think I need anything else here. What? Oh, he attacked me, did he? Okay. Such Spy TV says, hey, items never spawn in small rooms, only spawn in corridors or bigger rooms. Yes, thank you, I'm aware. I'm also hunting for rooms with easy crates and things to well, dig out like that. Like, probably that's worth it to me to find. Because I'm also searching for the misfilled jar on and off. As well as like handy nanos and other cool, interesting things to find in missions. So but if there's an easy crate to get to, then I'll get to it basically. Is there a crate in here? Nope. Okay. Alright. And actually we can't even complete this mission now that I realize, because this was a return item mission and the item to return is the steel-ribbed helmet, so never mind. Okay, well let's head out then, unless I see anything else. Nope. Okay. Here. Oh. Well, if we're going to be leveling again, should I go do my daily? Just because? To get that XP that I really don't need? I guess so. I'll delete this mission. Alright, where is it? Over in Bliss again? Okay. Fine. Look at this Omnitech mission team terminal like glitching through the sand here. Hey, cool, someone's over there. A Froob adventurer. Wow, cool. Grinding cyborgs. Wow, I didn't think to see someone out here. There you go. Good on him. And someone's camping. Trash King. Looks like... Okay then. Well, we're off to Bliss. What are the reasons to camp Trash King? It's like he drops a belt, doesn't he? Like a unique belt that buffs stamina or something. Trying to think what I want to do after the missions here. The two other things that I thought I would be able to do, I'm going to say that's done, was Medusas for soul fragments and the Bazet quest for that trade skill tool. But looking at the time, looking at the stream time, gauging my energy. I don't know if I have that in me. I guess we can go do a few Medusas, although all my bags are full. This backpack of survival is not full, notably. So I can use it as an emergency loot bag. Let's get to it. There she is. Stormy Eberling. I think she's a trader, right? You're early and I haven't had time to disable the security system yet. Sure. Wait, what? Okay. That was the last one. We did it. I think I gained the level here, right? Do I need anything? I don't think I need anything else from a 200 mission. Need, quote unquote, need. We leave now. Oh, wait a second. I still had XP disabled. My bad. My bad. Okay. Take that off. Got more of a pool to chew through now. Okay, delete this. Put this in my bag to sort. Yeah, I guess just kill a few Medusa, I guess. Okay. Where does this put us? Just here. Yeah, I think it's better for me to like fly over here. There's just a higher density of higher level Medusas over this way. So again, we're looking for soul fragments, like soul fragments or cold stones, and Mi's like high level Mi's nano armor is a nice bonus, but I don't expect to find any at this point. But we'll see what we can get. I guess that can be valuable. Or I can offer it to an augmate. Boots of Yearning, I'm pretty sure I have those, but I just need to sort them into like which are my best quality levels and keep those. Well, they're dropping a lot of gems, but none of the soul fragments, none of the cold stones. So I guess it's just like the entire gem. They do give omnifiers though, and cool. Mies nano body armor. Not bad. Yeah, I don't know if I care to farm until this is a full bag. I mean, I guess I'm already there, basically. But we've got a lot of materials to make rings and gems with after this, so that's good. I won't be sore for anything like that anymore, I think. Alright, we'll kill all these and then we should definitely be done. More Boots of Yearning. 196 is better, so I'll stick with those. Yeah, okay, that's it. So let's Scotty Boy back to Boar, I guess. Finish up there. So in the next episode is actually going to be exceedingly boring because it's going to be cleaning inventory. So this is episode 43. Episode 44 is going to be basically going through all of my bags. Note this is my second round of bags, T10 through T18. I'm going to have to sort everything in these as well as everything in T1 through T9. So that'll take a full episode of just like bank organization stuff that I would guess that 90% of people would want to skip over. But if you want to be there, if you want to be watching me playing Bank Simulator online, you're very welcome to. But I don't expect it to be the greatest AO content you'll see. It'll just be kind of reviewing a lot of the stuff that we've done. It'll also be trade skills. So if you want to see me doing trade skilling stuff, that'll be in that episode. But otherwise, this was a pretty mild episode as they come as well. Just some dailies, did our missions, did some trimmer science. So that was good. Let's just recap. I think that's the most interesting thing out of this episode was the trimmer science. We confirmed that AgDev trimmers persist after zoning. We don't need to apply it every time, and that informed reorganizing our bag here. Previously, I would just like have a row of trimmers on my tools bag, but you don't need that. You just need to like set your pet's aggro basically once and be like, all right, now I just need to apply. Well, I'm assuming I still need to apply this increased aggressiveness trimmer every zone because people have said so, but I don't know how true that is. But yeah, that's what the science showed is AgDev trimmers persist after zoning, but also AgDev trimmers can overwrite one another. So it's not like buggy where like only the first AgDev trimmer wins. You can use any of them. And what we found was the minimum quality level AgDev trimmer that maximizes attack speed for the Slayer droid is somewhere between QL 41 to 47, and for the Predator is somewhere between 58 to 63. So what we're doing is just running with a 47. So that'll make the Predator a little bit slower than maximum. So in cases where the Predator's not under threat at all, we're just pumping the Predator to AgDef 100. And we can also use that in cases where the Slayer droid's not threatened at all. As I understand it, high AgDef has benefits beyond attack speed. It can also influence your attack chance, and thus I presume also your crit chance. So, or rather your hit chance, like your ability to hit the opponent. which also then influences your critical chance, I presume. So the most noticeable measurable impact is on the initiatives, is on the attack speed though, and that's what we measured today. But also determined in this episode that we actually don't need to be at 154, really. There's no real need for me to be locked at 154. There's nothing you really need from a QL200 mission, or at least I don't need it. You can buy your... In fact, we did buy our Int and Psychic pistols, the Old English Trading Co. Maharanis from the Fair Trade weapon shops. And actually, while we're here, let's go do another round of those, just checking for the Perennium-based weapons, because that would be very useful if we can find the augmented nano-charged assault rifle. And there they are, both of them. We'll buy 2 of those. And 1 of the rifle. 20 million credits? Sure, why not? Why not? We'll put them away. So these were weapons that I was thinking I'd have to roll to be able to make superior Perennium weapons later once we have the other materials. But in fact, yeah, you can buy them at a shop now, and you can also buy these OETCO Maharanis at a shop as well. There's a bunch of other weapons that you previously would have to roll to get that I'm figuring are now also available at that shop, so... Oh well. Oh well. In a way, that's fine by me, because it means we're not stuck at 154 doing missions like this. So we've already uncapped from research. We've already re-enabled XP. So looking beyond the next episode, which is bank organization, I'm intending to get back to the Shadowlands and continue the Shol Yatos quest chain, and then get into Adonis and start getting the Adonis Garden Key, getting the Adonis Brain, and also looking towards farming some Adonis... farming for pocket boss patterns in Adonis to get some to improve our symbionts for ourselves. So that's coming up. Don't expect you to see you in episode 44 because it's just bank organization. But if I do see you there, see you there. Otherwise, I'll see you in episode 45 where we're hopefully getting back to the Shadowlands. So we'll cap off here though. I want to thank you for watching and thank you for your support. I hope this stream was informative and entertaining. For more Anarchy Online content, you can follow me on Twitch. You can subscribe on YouTube. I'm streaming most weeknights US Pacific time, also Sundays. I hope to be on tomorrow, though, probably towards the evening. Yeah, and your viewership, your support, your advice, your engagement means the world to me. Thank you all. Until next time, I am Saji Steele, wishing you all good health and happy days. Bye.